are very successfully getting lost in Chiang Mai. I'm getting a little cranky since it's 3 in the afternoon and the last time I ate was at 7:30 in the morning. So I would really like to put something in my stomach, and therefore we are searching for something at least half decent that serves the khao soi, which is the renowned coconut soup in Chiang Mai. Let's see if it's good. How's your pineapple rice?
It's really good. Each time we're trying to taste something new and we're never disappointed.
Up till 3 minutes ago this was full of khao soi and it's amazing. Just one tip if you're eating spicy food, don't try to like suck the soup in because it just burns you completely. Just saying. It's going to rain really bad really soon, so we have no plan really.
So we don't care.
So we don't care.
We just go.
Yesterday we got caught in really bad rain, but it was amazing because we were inside a temple, and because it was raining there was no one around, so we were basically alone in the temple. It was just such a zen experience. But this doesn't look good. Again in a temple. What happens if they need to change only one cable? The rain ended, but sadly so is the battery of my camera. It's dying pretty quickly, so if me speaking cuts or ends really abruptly, means that the battery is finished. Or the bike will drive me over. Thank you, darling. We are now trying to find an agency to go trekking tomorrow for 2 days in the jungle and then sleeping in these huts. We have approximately 1 hour to find something because they close all the offices at 6 o'clock and it's now 5. And I'm being quite picky about it because majority of these agencies that provide trekking also provide elephant riding, which we, or at least me, Magda doesn't really care about it. She would let the elephants suffer, or let them eat cake. No, not really, but so I want to find an agency that doesn't provide elephant riding and doesn't support it, because it's not right. That's torturing animals. So I hope we find. Except for humidity, there's not really many things reminding of London. So I guess it's kind of a successful mission. I mean, we're only halfway through it, but I'm sweating like a... I don't know what sweats like this. How's your rice in the middle of the rice field?
Organic.
It's becoming a proper Indiana Jones experience here. We've been walking for what? 4 hours? Huh? 4 hours? 3 hours? 4 hours? Through this, pretty much.
You can see some
It's kind of a jungle-ish.
exotic plants.
And we are now going to a river, which will be very handy, I must admit. Yep, I think this is our river. It's not the cleanest water I've seen in the world, but that'll do. If you can imagine working the whole day, working your ass off in a hot office, your boss kicking you around, telling you what you need to do, giving you like overload of work, and you come home, you work over hours, you come home totally beat up, but you find that you still have like one really cool beer in the fridge. You take a shower, you sit down, you drink the beer, and then a friend calls you and he says he's coming over with like a bucket of refreshing gin and tonic with lime. Well, that's how jumping in this river felt like. Ah, it was amazing. Now we're walking again. We're going to the village that we already passed, where they're gonna feed us because it's dinner time, and we're also gonna sleep there with the locals, and then there's gonna be tomorrow, of course. This is our bedroom for tonight. They actually had cold beer when we came here. This is amazing. Anyway, if you're ever going to Thailand, to Chiang Mai, make sure to go for trekking. So we took a 2-day trekking. This is the first day. Tomorrow we have another day. You'll see what happens. But seriously, this is one thing you need to do. You need to check out. It's amazing. When was the last time you were eating fried rice in the middle of a rice field? It's crazy.
mua đô.
You know when you walk on the streets, like in London, and you're surprised to see, I don't know, a Maserati? Can we have one? You know when an elephant decides he won't listen to you, he won't. It's a fucking elephant. This path is called under the elephant's ass. Do I want to go? They don't kick, do they? That's a close-up of an elephant's ass. Wow, where do you think chicken pad thai comes from? No? But my banana is not good?
Hi.
See?
Mm-hmm.
It's always turning the same.
This is strange. Yes, mate, I think I'm in love. And we're back to the hotel. It was an amazing experience, although for the second part I have a bit of mixed feelings because pretty much because of the elephant part, because I thought we were going to like an elephant sanctuary where they have rescued elephants and then we'll feed them and bathe them and everything, and what happened was our bus stopped somewhere along the road and then 3 guys appeared with 3 elephants and we just went like literally 10 meters away from the main road down into the river, and this seemed to me a bit iffy, and the guys were quite brutal with the elephants. So this part I'm kind of disappointed, but otherwise it was cool. The rafting was interesting. I wouldn't suggest going for it if you're like some safety inspector or something, because I don't think there's, except for the life vests which were falling apart, there was nothing that said safety. But anyway, the river was really simple. There's, you know, not many rapids. Although our guide, like 2 minutes into the ride, he almost fell into the river. Because they have these long bamboo sticks and they just push them into the water, and that's how they stir the whole raft. And the water was too deep, so you know his stick just fell in and he fell on his knees. He hurt his knees really bad because he's showing it to me like a bit bloody and everything. So that gave me a lot of confidence. And then like 10 minutes into the ride, he almost fell down again. But otherwise it's interesting because you're sitting in this, about 10 meter long bamboo rafts, which is basically just like 7 or 8 sticks of bamboo, just, you know, put together. So you go down. And as we stopped at one point because the part of the river was too rough for us to go. And so the guides took the rafts and 2 of the rafts fell apart on that part of the river. So it just kept getting better and better. But otherwise it's cool because you see the surrounding, you see the river, and it kind of feels like Apocalypse Now, but without the napalm. Anyway, all in all, it was an amazing experience. You hike through the jungle for 2 days, and then you sleep in these huts, and then you watch this local family prepare your dinner on fire, and then the guide even has the machete, so it looks really, for the tourists it looks good. Oh, the guy has a machete. This must be proper. So definitely give it a go. If you'll be in Chiang Mai, I wouldn't miss this out. That's kind of it. Over and out. Why did this? I'll just end it. I don't know how to end this. Just end. Subscribe. This is officially the worst vacation ever.